Hello everyone, it's Adonis Turner of Adonis Power and Conditioning, and here I am today. I'm going to talk to you about the fourth part of this 5-part video series called When. So basically I'm going to talk about the time leading up to the opening of the gym, and then how I got the equipment and things of that nature. So you'll have an idea of what it took and the effort exerted as I was completing the gym. Took about 4 or 5 months of on and off work, connecting with people, finding ideas, creating ideas of what I want the gym to be and what I wanted to represent as far as myself and as far as the members and what I want to accomplish through fitness. So I'm gonna just give you a quick tour. You guys already seen a gym tour video, but I'm gonna give you a quick tour of all the equipment, and then they'll give you like a little brief story behind it. So I'm gonna just walk around the gym. It's not big, at least not yet. But here we're gonna start off with the tires. See if I can get a good angle on those. So here's one. Here's a 700-pound tire. Let's see. Sorry about that. 700-pound tire. So trying to work this camera. 500-pound tire and 300-pound tire. And we also have right there a sprint sled with some plates on. Basically, the tires that you just saw, what I was looking for is a unique form of cardio that's not just your traditional, and I say this in a lot of videos, just walking on a treadmill or dawdling on an elliptical. Nothing that's going to be easy or convenient or something where you can be on the phone and do it at the same time. So I've seen athletes on TV and on YouTube use things like tires and sleds and things of that nature. So I had the idea that there's no reason that normal people, what I mean by that is not athletes that are, training in the NBA or NFL or whatever, there's absolutely no reason why they can't do that as well to get an effective workout, to work their core, their arms and their legs. So when you flip tires, it's a lot more challenging, a lot more active than just, going on most cardio equipment. And then the sled, you can sprint outside, do 3 sets of 1 minute or 30 seconds or whatever. It depends on what you're trying to do. I actually saw that used at my college when people were sprinting around the track, because, track athletes who are good at the, 200, 400, et cetera, they use that to build speed, because obviously the transferability is if you're not going to sprint with that, weight on you at the competition. But since you're not, and you're only taking around your 160, 180, 180 pound body, you're gonna be a lot faster than with the weight. So it allows you to build acceleration a lot better under stress. So next we have, we got the dumbbells. I'm gonna figure this camera out eventually. Dumbbells, and then we got power racks, and then we have the push sled, and then we have the rower in that back corner, and then we have a barbell there, and then we have ropes all the way into the tires. So generally speaking, everything came from the same commercial place. The power racks, the dumbbells, and there's 3 benches here that all came from the exact same place. Again, still having the presence of mind to think like, okay, this is what I definitely want in my gym. I definitely want dumbbells. I think that's customary because I'm a strong proponent of free weights and resistance training. And my favorite exercise is the squat. So we're definitely going to have at least 2 squat racks in here. I knew I wanted to start small as a facility, so I didn't buy 10, which would be ideal, but we'll work up to that. So we have the 3 benches, the 2 power racks, and dumbbells up to 100, and then we have 2 battle ropes. The 2 rowers just came in, if we're at June 18th roughly. It came in June 16th, I believe. That was a part of one big order as far as, from the one commercial fitness person I was working with to get everything in order. But this gym has everything you need and nothing you don't need. Everything here will get you to whatever goal you want to do. We have 3 barbells that total of 5 barbells that came from, let me rephrase. 3 barbells came from the same commercial gym that I was doing business with, and then 2 barbells came off of Craigslist. Craigslist is actually a really good source. I didn't think highly of Craigslist, but I got a lot of good stuff in the gym here from Craigslist. And like all of my plates come from Craigslist. That's why there's like random assortments of what the plates look like. I mean, at the end of the day, 45 pounds is 45 pounds. As long as it was a circle and it was 45 pounds and not rubber, it was able to come here. So let me show you the plates real quick. So we got this one, and then this one, and then this one. A lot of the plates were severely rusted because of the fact that a lot of the people on Craigslist, I guess, have been trying to sell the plates for a while. So they just kept them outside for months. And so Amy and I, my wife and I, co-owner, had to essentially take a night and spray paint both sides of them just so they look presentable for the gym, because some of them were so rusted that I'm like, okay, we can't even use these. And unfortunately, for 2 of the plates, if I remember correctly, because if you're familiar with working out, you know that there's 2.5, 5, 10, 25, 35, and 45 pound plates, and there's some bigger, but those are the main ones that matter. One of the guys on Craigslist I bought plates from, without even me realizing, I saw the plate like when I came here, and it was 44 pounds as opposed to 45 pounds. And then another plate was, I think it was 22 pounds instead of 25 pounds. Now, it may not seem like a big issue. Thankfully, we have the sled, the sprint sled, and the push sled. That way we can just push those plates on there. But basically, because of the inaccuracies and how I pay attention to detail, I don't want members, even if it's only 3 pounds or 2 pounds incorrect, having incorrect plates on both sides. So that way, because we don't have a set of those weights, so it doesn't really work out. But anywho, so just as a recap, those tires came from a junkyard. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. They came from a junkyard that essentially was just getting rid of all their tires. And then that was something I was really excited for, to get those tires. They're happy because I guess, and this is news to me, you have to pay the dump to throw away, I guess, large items. So I guess that's why people, they have to pay, you know, for furniture and stuff like that, and so something of that nature. And it was news to me, so like they were more than happy to get rid of those tires for free. And once I get really, really good at the 700-pound tire, I'll probably end up getting like an 800 or 900-pound tire, so I can have something to work with. Because I did 10 in a row the other day for the 700-pound. And then the sprint sled was off of Craigslist, which came with a 25-pound plate, so I was pretty happy about that. And that's pretty much it, guys. 3 tires, a sprint sled, 3 benches, power rack, 2 power racks, 5 barbells, dumbbells up to 100, an assortment of plates, and a tank right here that you can change the resistance on. You don't have to, well, you really don't have to worry about it scuffing up the place. It doesn't make a lot of noise. You can push it. You can wrap a rope around one end and pull it. You've seen videos of that nature. And then the row machine, which you've probably seen, if you've seen at least one CrossFit video, you've seen a row machine and you know how to, well, you may not know how to use it, but you've seen it used. And I'll probably have more how to use. Actually, no, that's what I'll do. I'll have, my next video series will be how to use various equipment in the gym, well, my gym specifically, and that will give you a base on what you guys can do in your gym unless you become a member here. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and stay tuned for tomorrow, where we're going to talk about the why and why I started my own gym business. You guys have a good one.